I had a video go viral on TikTok, and the whole premise of the video was faking it until you make it, right? And this was before the whole LARPing trend came around. And I think it's funny to see this idea of faking it until you make it, LARPing, start to blow up, because the whole saying fake it till you make it has been around for forever. I don't know. And there's a lot of value and wisdom, I think, in this idea. And I know people are making fun of the LARPers and this whole idea of acting as someone that you're not, but it's a game changer. It really is. And as an athlete, you have to be LARPing. You have to, because I don't know if there's any other way to make it. And you've seen some of the most successful athletes in the world. Conor McGregor, right? He's the first one that comes to mind. There's a great story about Larry Bird, how I believe it was the All-Star competition, and he went into the locker room and he said, which one of you guys is getting second place? Because he had this conviction, he had this belief that he was getting number one. And there's a great quote from Neville Goddard that says, assumption, although appearing false, if persisted in, will start to harden into fact. Something along those lines. And it is this idea that if you are delusional enough and acting as someone that you are not yet, over the course of a month, 6 months, a year, you will start to become that person. If you act as you're wealthy, if you act as you're a professional athlete, if you act as you're healthy, there's that famous saying, what is it? Thoughts become behaviors, behaviors become actions, actions become habits, and then eventually you become the person that you're wanting to be. And particularly as a goalkeeper, I think this idea is extremely interesting because being a soccer goalkeeper is one of the only position in sports where you have so much. My bad, lost you guys, got the low battery. But being a goalkeeper is one of the only position in sports where you are alone for extended periods of time on end and you're just in your head, right? I genuinely think it is the hardest position in sports. Quarterback, you have time to be on the sidelines, talking to your teammates, watching film, rehydrating. And the game's moving so quick, you're reading defenses, you don't have so much time. And even, for example, ice hockey goalies, yes, you have a little bit more time to be on your own, but ice hockey goalies are making anywhere from 20 to 30 saves a game. The soccer goalkeeper might only make 4 saves a game. So what are we telling ourselves during those times where we're not really doing anything? And of course, you want to be focused, you want to be paying attention to the game, but with this natural period of time between saves or between actions, it's only common that your brain will wander. And so how can we maximize this time and be brainwashing ourselves, be LARPing to act and play as the goalkeeper that we are wanting to be? And the whole premise of the video that I made was pick your favorite goalkeeper, and every time you step onto the field, walk, talk, and act as if you are that goalkeeper. And I guarantee you it will tremendously increase your performance. I've been playing in Germany, and so for me, I've been using Manuel Neuer as my goalkeeper that I want to LARP at. And I swear, when I walk out on the field and I think to myself, hey, what would Neuer do? It has done tremendous things for my performance, because now I'm not thinking what would Michael do, or what would, my career, my experiences, my habits, what do those look like? No, I am now comparing myself to the standard of a professional goalkeeper, walking, talking, and acting as if I was that professional goalkeeper. And so I think this is a lesson for any athlete, but particularly any person in general, that you need to start embodying the person that you want to be, whether it is someone else or whether it is your future self. The difference it will make in your day-to-day actions, you will be surprised at how quickly you can move towards achieving your goals. I don't want to make this video too long. I want it to be digestible, but I really think that this is something that is going so untapped. And if you watch these LARP videos on TikTok, Instagram, social media, etc., don't be so quick to judge. Try it for yourself, and I promise you will begin to start to see a difference. All right, guys, if you like this video, I'd really appreciate it. Drop a like, subscribe. If you want to work with me one-on-one, if you're a goalkeeper and you need some guidance, you want to go over film, you need training programs, that's what I love to do. I love to help goalkeepers and give them the resources and the tools, the things that I didn't have coming through my career. So you can book a call, you can click the link. I've also got a school community full of professional goalkeepers, professional goalkeeper coaches, college coaches and college goalkeepers, and even amateurs. And that's the beauty of goalkeeping, is that you do not understand what it means to be a goalkeeper unless you truly are one. And that's why I created this community as a way to connect goalkeepers from all over the world so that we can support each other in our journeys. If you want to join the community, you can click the school link in the comment, pinned comment on top, but also in the description. So appreciate you guys sticking with me. I hope you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. All right.